Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're joining us from today. Welcome back to another episode of our live business talk with people from different parts of the world doing this business from different professions and of all ages. I hope you all are enjoying these sessions, and I hope this inspires you all to take action to change something in your lifestyle and to try something new. So today, my guest is from the UK. Let me introduce Rina to the stage. Hello, Rina. How are you doing?
Hi, Katya. I'm fine, thanks. Thank you for having me here.
Thank you. Thank you for your time, Rina. So, like I said, I've been doing these interviews from 2024, and I've introduced many people to our audience already from our community. So, can you please introduce yourself, Rina? Like, just to know about your background, where you come from, what you do, and why you wanted to start this business, maybe.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Rina Sizo. I'm originally from Jakarta, Indonesia, but currently I'm living here in the UK with my husband and two teenagers, and I also live with my cat. I actually have three kids, but my eldest now at university, so he doesn't live with us anymore. Yes,
Okay.
and you do you want to know how I started with this business? Yes,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is.
Like, what's your profession, Rina? Like,
Oh,
when did you? Yeah.
okay. I'm a full-time mom currently.
Okay.
Before I started with this business, I have not worked for 13 years because I was
Oh,
always
okay.
following my husband, moving around country, for his
Okay.
job.
Mhm.
So we always
Yeah.
move every 3 years. So it never have time to work. Or if
Mm.
I do have time, it's not possible in the country I was living. So
Ah.
uh, why when now we are settled here in the UK, I think it was a good time for me to start looking for work. But
Mm.
with the 13 years gap in my CV, I think it's not easy, especially when you are immigrant. Yeah, it's not that easy to find a job. So I decided to do something online, and that is how I started with this business. I
Okay.
find about this business from social media.
Mm.
So then, when I find out about it, I do my own due diligence, and I find out this is, I think, will work perfectly for me because I like to do something that will still allow me to be there for my children. You know, to
Yeah.
to to always be there for their school things, for everything, and also for when we are traveling again. Should we I don't know. It's not. I don't think it will happen, but it's never. It's not impossible. So just in case we have to move again, then this business is perfect for that because I can bring the business with me. So yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
why I started with this business. Yeah, something that is
Yeah.
flexible. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Like, you said, like 13 years you were moving and you couldn't start any job. But maybe if you'd have found this business earlier, maybe you could have traveled and you could have done this business along with your travel. Like, even if you moved somewhere else, you could still do this business. I think now it's a possibility, right?
Yes,
So,
yes, yes.
yeah,
If only I found this business a lot earlier, maybe
yeah.
my life would be slightly different. Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, it's never too late. So at least you have found this business now, and I'm sure it'll help you moving forward, Reena. Thank you for that introduction. So yeah, like so you started this business just like to have like to be financially independent and you to have something of your own, right? And I
Yes.
think yeah, we do that. Like even I moved from India to Germany with my husband because he got a job in Germany, so I moved in with him. I quit my job in India and moved in, and that's when I was also looking for something. And luckily, I found this business in the beginning itself of me moving to Germany, and I've been doing this business for 5 years now. So
Wow.
it's great. So I'm also glad that I found this business. Thank you, Rina. So how much time do you spend on this business on a daily basis, Rina? How do you manage time for the business?
Um, this business is very easy to run because it's run
Mhm.
on automation. So I don't really need a lot of time to do it. The only lot time that I need is probably 1 or 2 hours per day. But I must
Mhm.
admit, when I started this business, when during my training, it took quite a lot of time because obviously you have to build
You didn't
things
know.
up, right? So it's not like thing and then it's done. It's not like that. So you have to build it up. For that, I need about 2 weeks or 2 or 3 weeks, something
Okay.
like that. But I
Okay.
think it's still relatively quite quick, right? To start something. But
Yeah.
to run it now, since it's settled, I only need 1 or 2 hours per day. So it's really doable.
Okay, okay, great. Yeah, that's good to know. And like you said, initially when you're starting, you have to set it up, and you don't know about the things like marketing, and many people don't know about like how to set up a page on Facebook, how to use social media efficiently, and everything. So it takes time, and even I spent long, like 3 to 4 hours minimum on a daily basis when I started this business, and now I spend like just like 1 hour or 2 hours, like not even continuously 1 hour, just like checking a phone and just having a chat, like everything combined, it will be around 2 hours per day. That's enough, and if you put more time, you will surely get more results. Right,
Yeah,
so
definitely.
yeah, so I love the flexibility. So when I talk about the flexibility, like what other things do you love about the business? What maybe some 2 or 3 benefits about this business that you like more, Reena?
Obviously, the flexibility that we just talked about, but other than that, one thing that's really, attractive to me is the fact this business is legitimate and you can pass it on to your children. I
Yeah.
mentioned earlier, I have not worked for 13 years. So at that moment, I feel like vulnerable. I feel like I cannot do anything, especially when I started to look for a job and it took me a long time. That's why I decided to go online because it's not easy as an immigrant to find a job. So I thought, when I find this business and I find that you can pass it on to your children, I feel like I'm building a legacy for my children. So for
Yeah.
me, I think that is like one of the things that's very attractive.
Yeah. Oh,
So
awesome.
yeah, that's the most attractive thing for me. Of course, when you
Yeah.
want to do this business, as I said again, that's like the benefit is you get a training when you start it. I mentioned earlier it took me 2 weeks, but those training material that you get, it's there for you for life. So even the
Yeah.
2 week pass you've done with the training, you still have a lifetime access to it. And that is a benefit for me because obviously I'm not tech savvy, So every now and again, I do need a reminder. Every now and again, I do need, to learn more. So in
Mm.
the training session, there's always all this good material that you can get into, and it's you get a lifetime access to it. So that's another benefit that I find very very good.
Awesome.
And
Awesome.
yeah, I think that yeah, there's so,
Yeah.
so so many benefits and flexibility, of course, but we've
Yeah.
already touched on that. Yeah, so
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I love the fact that you mentioned about passing your business to your children, Rina. I'm not sure others if others who I've interviewed have mentioned this, but this is a very good point actually. This is actually again like any traditional business. Also, you might you can pass it on to children, but they'll again have to do the work, right? But here we are
Mm,
doing the work for them, and then we are passing it on to our children, and you can
yeah,
actually do that within the next like 5 to 6 years or 7 years in this business, and you can actually pass it on to your children. So that's a very good advantage over the other online businesses or any other business out there. So that's very well said. And the training also, Reena, good point on that, like because if you go take the training somewhere else, you might have paid like thousands of dollars for that, like 5,000, 6,000. Like there are also courses which will cost you $20,000, right? The marketing training course. But here you don't have to pay that much, like you're just paying the $149, and that for that you're getting access to the training throughout your lifetime, and you don't have to pay anything extra. Like we are like like continuously changing the training, like we are updating the training on a daily basis. And for that, for all these new things that is added to the training, you don't have to pay anything extra, right? And you have a mentor and a coach who will be supporting you throughout your business journey. Even though I'm for 5 years in the business, I still have my coach to support me if I have questions. So that's the best part. I also love about this business when compared to other businesses, I think. Yeah, thanks. Thank you for that. Thank you for mentioning all those points, Rina. So like, let me ask you, like, if now you've started this business for some time now, so do you see some changes in you, like any personal growth you've seen, or any changes, like how were you before starting the business and how it's changed now, Rina?
Yes, of course, definitely. Of course, I have, like with many other business, of course, I have gained financial benefit, but
Mhm.
financial benefit is not the only thing that I gain from this business. In terms of personal development, I also, no, in terms of personal, I have gained personal development. I mentioned earlier about the training. At the beginning of the training, when I just started this business, in the beginning of the training, there is a section about a mindset, change of a mindset. And for me, I
Mhm.
found that very, very beneficial, especially as a mom who has not worked for 13 years. I need to change
Yeah.
my mindset from a mom mindset to a business owner mindset because
Yeah.
that is not easy. And I'm very happy that it's covered in the training at the beginning, how you can, train yourself and all of that. And then because I changed my mindset, I becoming more disciplined. I know how
Mm.
to manage my time
Mhm.
more efficiently, how to, run my business as well as, doing my everyday, day-to-day life with my family. So even though the business is run on automation and it helps us with all the hard bit of the running of the business,
Business.
still you need some kind of discipline, right? You
Yeah.
need to set up the time when you have to check on it. You need to set up the time when you have to work or when you don't have to work. Even though you
Mm.
decide for yourself when and from where you want to work, but still it is a good idea to be disciplined. It's a good idea to manage your time. And
Yeah.
from this business, I learned to manage my time more efficiently.
Awesome. Yeah, discipline, and yeah, with discipline comes the time management, right? Like many people say that I don't have time for the business, I don't have time. I have a very hectic schedule. I don't have time for anything else. But I think we all have the time. We have to like just make the time for ourselves, right? Like the time when we scroll through our social media, like spending hours together on just watching reels, that time can be spent on the business, right? So I think, yeah, the mindset is everything to start the business. I can watch you for that too. So yeah, thank you, Rina. So thank you for your time. But before we leave, do you have any message that you want to give to our audience, like who are like moms, maybe moms like you who are looking to have a career, but they have still not decided, or they might have seen this opportunity, but they're still thinking if I can do this or not. Like, what do you have to tell to them?
Right. For fellow moms who, who thinking of doing the same as me, meaning running your own business, the advice I can give to you is when you wanted to start something, anything, business or otherwise, what you have to do is to learn more about it. Do your own due diligence. Even if you're only very little bit curious, still learn more about it. Only when you want to learn more about it, then you will find out more. That's when you know whether this business is right for you or not. And for us in this community, in order for you to find out more about it, it's super easy. All you have to do, just register your name and valid email address in the website you've seen on the screen, and and that's it. when you do that, you will get access to twice weekly info sessions. We also call it webinar. And from the webinar, you will, as I said earlier, you will learn a lot of things about this business.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
that's why I
So
found.
yeah, so take the step, right? So, like Rina said, even if you're a little curious, you have to learn more about the opportunity than assuming things. Maybe you might think like maybe this is not for me. Instead of that, just explore more about the opportunity. See if it fits you. Like after you get or get to know all about the business, then you can decide if you can do this business or not. But I'll tell you, you can surely do the business. Anybody can do this business because we don't ask for any prior experience or qualifications or anything like that. So the only requirement is that you should be willing to learn new things, right? So if you're willing to learn, then you can do this business for sure. You just have to come out of your comfort zone, and that can be done with practice. You will surely come out of your comfort zone. When you know the potential of earning potential, especially from this business, you'll surely know that every effort that you put is worth. So yeah, so right. So thank you, Rina. Thank you for
You're most
giving us your
welcome.
time. And
Thank you
yeah,
for having me.
thank you. So, for everyone who is watching, I hope this has inspired you, especially moms who think that who think that they have left their career for their family. All of these reasons, right? We have our own reasons. So, if you really want to have a lifestyle which can actually give you financial freedom, and you can also be confident in front of your children, and if you have something of your own, you'll surely be confident. And if you really want to have that life, this would be a very good opportunity for you. So please do check it out. And you can always connect with us if you have questions, and we'll help you through the next steps. Okay, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining. We'll connect again next week with another person from another country and from a different profession, maybe. Thank you. Stay tuned, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye.